Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is modded Minecraft sevtech ages. I am Marscapone, and I'm here with cresconio, but he's AFK. So let's block him back up. Where'd the other piece of cobblestone go? Uh-oh. Did I lose it? He may have picked it up himself. Here, we give him this. Yeah. I forgot to record an intro for this episode, so there you go. With a bonus cresconio. Alright, we've managed to kind of automate our plastic production. So this is where the green dye comes from. This is where the red dye comes from. This is a pretty vanilla setup except for this timer here. So this is a dispenser with bone meal in it. If I click this, it dispenses the bone meal against this flower, which is called a crimson gladiola. And we haven't made a maintenance hatch yet, which we probably should do. But let me show you. There's a minecart, hopper minecart underneath the block with a flower. Then there's a hopper, it goes into here. So the gladiola gets into here. This is underneath the cactus farm. So there's charcoal being put in here. It's kind of a waste actually, come to think of it, for the charcoal. Because mostly one at a time will get in here. Gets turned into green. Well, it's not dye at this point in this mod pack. And then both of those go here. Get put into here. Now let me show you upstairs. And let's show you blue first too. We don't have quite enough power to supply to this thing. But this is making lapis. Mining lapis. Ow! This is HV wire, it hurts a lot. But there's lapis in this chunk. So it will, we hope it will give us infinite lapis. We don't know quite yet. And this is not set up yet to be connected over here. And this is all HV wire, so that hurts, as I just showed. And that's why we made this fenced off area. Because then it goes to this, let's see what it's called, the HV transformer, and then the MV power goes into this building, to this machine, and this machine is making the 3 dyes. Well, it's probably going too quick to show you. Oh, there we go. So the red and the green. And the blue eventually get milled into red, green and blue dye, and those supply these plastic mixers. Oh wow. Wow, we're getting closer. And those plastic mixers, you can choose what you want. So let's say I want some brown plastic, and then it gets sorted in here. There's one brown plastic, and if I click again, we have 2 brown plastic. So that's pretty cool. Our first automated setup that I'm proud of. Very nice. So blue automation, green automation. This is also very vanilla. The signs make it so that the cactus fall off if it grows. The hopper are collected, and the red automation. Beautiful. So yeah, it's getting serious. It's still kind of a mess here with all these flowers and grass. Let's see if we can fix that a little bit. Here, way better. And we did some more automating. And this is mostly cresconio's work. Exclusively cresconio's work. So, this pressure chamber, you insert the iron here. And it outputs compressed iron. Then the compressed iron together with green plastic goes in this pressure chamber, and then it outputs these empty PCBs. The empty PCBs you can put into this UV light box, and they will create something finished empty PCBs, etched empty PCBs, and then you throw them in here, and you get full empty PCBs. Full empty PCBs. That makes a lot of sense. Over here we make the transistors and the capacitors. And then this will be the ingredients eventually for the transistors. This will be the ingredients eventually for the capacitors. So it's semi-automated at the moment. And with that, yeah, I guess I can show you. With that we can make unassembled PCBs. And with that, oh yeah, we can make printed circuit boards. So we mined some quartz, we got the capacitors, we got the unassembled PCBs. And so now we have PCBs, yay! And with that we can make all kinds of fancy stuff. Mostly the machines to automate this process, these two. So that's gonna be interesting. And drones and advanced PCBs. These programming puzzles, programmer. Very interesting stuff. And over here, oh yeah, these machine cases. Ender crafting. What is that even? Wow. Okay, this seems. Oh, this is for Galacticraft. Pretty cool. So this looks like the QED from previous mod packs, older mod packs. It reminds me of the QED. Yeah, this is gonna be needed for all these nice machines. Like for example, a good one would be, for example, block placers, animal feeders. Plant fertilizers, all good stuff. What I'm looking for, what's really gonna be a game changer, animal grower would be nice, a mob slaughter factory. That's gonna be really nice. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm curious. I hope we can make it sometime soon. And then a spawner, is it possible? A mob crusher is probably good too. A spawner, I don't know if you can make that. A double crusher. Because then we can mob duplicator. I think that's a mob spawner, right? Because then we can start to automate all kinds of good stuff. Oh yeah, and you might be wondering, well, if Cresconio built all this, what have you been doing? Well, oh yeah, I did do something. I've been mining gold and iron, and I expanded the tree farm over here. And I may expand it some more with the better pipes we unlocked. And probably I'm gonna make 2 drawers for wood, because now everything gets turned into charcoal. Yeah, this is going way better now. So now there's always trees grown, so he always has something to do. Yeah, this is way better. And oh, I picked it up from there. Yeah. Look at that. So I think that's about it. Let's show you, because we actually did this one. Oh yeah, and then the machine casing is even the next achievement. So. Oh yeah, and we got the source quartz, so we can start inscribing. We need silicon, but there's lots of it around here. I really want to start working on this kitchen, but I don't know quite where yet. I also want to start working on this. I'm really curious about the tablets. Oh yeah, here's the Ender Crafter. Okay, we can start on the Ender things. Look at that, everybody. Isn't this just beautiful? So yeah, we've been working on automating pneumatic craft and going further in the mod. And this is the next step. This is replacing this process of UV light boxing and etching. Although now he's making something different, Cresconio. He's making... oh. I don't know. Can we see? No. Guess he needed another crane. Oh yeah, the drill. Yeah. Look at that. Such a cool mod. And the other crane picks it up. And puts it in the chest. Beautiful. Oh, and then we have an inscriber silicon press, which we can use for this, which we can use for this. Unfamiliar item. Okay, cool. And we've also been working on this bit here. These are all labeled now. This is Cresconio being AFK. So yeah, this is now replaced. The building is starting to take shape. We're probably gonna make it prettier over time. And anything else? Oh yeah, we've done a lot of achievements, but not really the ones that show. Let me show you what I mean. I made all these ender alloys. I made the ender crafter and the ender alternator, which is really like the QED, like I had suspected. I made the compressor from Galacticraft. So, I made the inscriber. I made the elite crafting table. Here's some inscribers. Beautiful. And here's the elite crafting table. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7. Over here's the alloys and the ender crafter and the ender alternator. So yeah, if you know how the QED looks, this is basically exactly the same. And then you put a recipe in here, and then slowly but surely it gets crafted depending on how many of these things you have. So the thing we want to make is this, and this is the compressor for Galacticraft. And Galacticraft, I remember, is really annoying when it comes to connecting power and stuff. So I'm kind of curious if you can do that. Is it even electric? It might not be electric. So do you have power now? How about this side? No. So I guess for now we're gonna have to use coal. Let's see if that works. That definitely works. And then we should get Kablamo, compressed steel. Nice. And to end off the episode, some more progress has been made. We've been trying to make things look better here. So this road is now cobblestone. I think it's looking pretty fancy. I've started working on an entrance for the big factory building. And I like where it's going. Not quite there yet. But I like where it's going. Maybe some windows in here or a logo or something. And here's a little fountain. Because why not? Fountains are cool. And Cresconio built this thing. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. And we built some new machines in here. And they don't really have enough power to do anything. How bad is the power? Pretty bad. It's not connected. That makes a difference. Yeah, we're working on our power situation. So we don't quite know how we're gonna solve it yet. But I guess you'll see that in the next episode. We don't know yet. But these are cloches from immersive engineering. And it's so cool. You can grow anything you want in here. This is hemp. And this is also hemp. And this is coarse fruit. So you put the block they grow on and one seed. And they just keep on growing. And they all they need is water, which they get from down below. From this pump check right there. And power. This also looks pretty cool, all these wires connecting here. I like it. And yeah, we built a dome because it's gonna be kind of like a greenhouse. And it's growing plants. And greenhouses are cool when they're domes. Everything is better when it's a dome, right? Oh yeah, we started working on applied energistics. And we have all these inscribers doing their work. An energy acceptor. Where's the skeleton? Where did he come from? He's dead. He dead. Power adapter. Into the energy acceptor. Into the inscribers. I've shown this. Drones. We don't know quite how they work yet, but we can program them here. Like this. Oh, we just made an advancement. Oh my god, did he really do that? Speaking of which, let's show you the advancements. Look at how blue this all is. So he just made this. And I'll show you the recipe. Machine casing. Look at this crazy recipe. Cobalt plates. So for this we needed the pressurized stuff. For this we needed plastic. For this we needed... I don't even know. This also requires the pneumatic stuff. Black iron frame, I don't even know. Black iron. So yeah, it's a crazy recipe. But I think Cresconio is working on the power situation, so he probably has a good reason for it. Let's show you the rest. We did the NASA... Have I shown this? NASA workbench to make rockets. We got a fuel loader and oxygen loader collector, which we're all gonna need if we want to go to the moon. Here's our suits to go to the moon. Here's the landing pad for the rockets. And this. I haven't pointed these out, but we obviously did those. Cresconio made the Amadron tablets, and he ordered an assembly program laser. And we made the terminal and the refined storage grid, which are kind of related to each other in a way. There he is. Water condensator. Interesting. I have no idea. Water tank, fluid containers. No idea. And here is the space suit. It looks pretty amazing. Ta-da! It's kind of surreal. Look at my boots. They actually bounce or something. I like it. From behind. Oh, can I take off my back? Well, I can take off my backpack. Oh yeah, look at that. That's fancy. Yeah, my soles, they kinda do weird stuff. And my arms have springs in them. Pretty neat. But the only weird thing is, I thought it would go in these slots, because this is the Galactic Craft tab, And this is where you put your parachute and your oxygen tanks and your breathing stuff. So I thought this would go in here, so you could have your normal armor and then this suit too. But I don't know. So yeah, it's coming along nicely here. I don't know what the next thing we're gonna focus on is. I'm guessing power. And then maybe, I don't know if we want to go to the moon. I don't know if we need to go to the moon. What's the next? Oh my god, what have I done? I pressed the button. Yeah, this is the end of the age. I didn't realize that. We're so close. Holy moly, I didn't realize that. Well, we may have reached age 5 in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.